Hello, 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 hello. So today we will be continuing the hunt for the Farfetch Valerian variety and for the authentic Sinisty or Glimwood Hunt, whichever one it really is. But yeah, I think we can hit the Shanichar mods today in the Sinisty phase. I think that should be doable. If I'm unlucky, that is, but we shall see indeed. Speaking of which, I probably should open up the thing for each. Yeah, I think we're like soonish if my calculations are like correct with the Sinisty hand overall. With all the faces that I do be having on and off stream combined. Soon 30k. Not too bad at all. Let's go ahead and get started then. There we go. Funnily enough, we probably did start both the games. Or there's at least a chance that we just started both of the games with the target. Yeah, I think I will keep KOing the Farfetch just to get the increased chance of them to show up. They already should have the highest odds if I do find them. If I do find them, I'll likely be in the Brilliant Aura ones. Or if not, then very close. At least starting today with a bunch of Sinistes, that's nice. It would be interesting that apart from Sinistes, we have only seen the Version exclusives today. I mean, if we could somehow find the Oranguru as well before I find anything else, it would be kind of cool. Unfortunately, no, there is Ishanotic. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. Yeah, let's see if we can keep the luck from yesterday. And I would be finding something that is... Not that I will be going to 10k, which is not possible even today, I would like to say that much. Just for the reason being that I just don't have enough hours in the day even. I don't have enough hours in the day left. I don't think that I could even hit 10k in actual 24 hours. I don't think that that would be possible at all. Yeah, it's... just more or less the face that I'm facing this is... Was it like 200 in 1.5 hours? So it would be quite impossible thing to do. I think the only way that I will be stopping KOing this is if if I run out of moves today. And then I won't be KOing them. But I think I should be having one more Pokemon at least with moves. Have at least one Pokemon with some sort of moves. But then again, I did use them weirdly, so I'm not completely sure. And I wonder which one we will be seeing today first. Will we be seeing Indeedee or Phantom? Those two are the only ones that I'm missing. Interesting that fandom is the one that is still missing. It do interesting, it do be interesting indeed. Pretty sure if I remember correctly it's a 15% considering that Orangur should be at 10% at least. But weird things happen indeed. But yeah, hopefully everyone is having a good day today. I'm having an okay-ish day myself. Nothing too bad going on today at all. Yeah, I don't know for what numbers we can indeed like end up going to today, but at least as I said, I think we can hit shiny charm mods. That could be possible. Could be possible indeed. Usually if I do hit in this EEST hunt, if I do hit the odds, it usually is going to be hoping quite a bit over odds. But yeah, I don't know if anything will be topping off the shiny side ups that I did find yesterday for quite a while. Because full odds 1 and having a 1 in 100 personality mark, I'm pretty sure they are called. It is interesting though that there's only one like personality mark that is in 1 in 100 and it's the uncommon mark. And then there is the rarest of them all, which is the rare mark, of course. 1 in 1,000. But then again, it is quite my luck that after a long phase, I will be able to for somehow get something quite rare. So that doesn't really surprise me that much, but shall see. It would be interesting because I don't have the mark charm on any of my files, considering that I think I have found like quite a good amount of them. And like I wasn't using any like meal powers at all to increase the chances of finding a marked Pokemon. Speaking of marked Pokemon, I wonder like how fast you can actually get them. You're not using either the mark charm or the like the title meal power thing for each. Sure, like there is some that are a little harder to get, like the certain weather conditions. And I guess also time of day. Because like if you want a blizzard mark, it needs to be a correct weather for that, for example. So I don't know. I don't want to jinx it, but I haven't seen too many more grams today. I mean, it has been only 30 calendars, but still. That's certainly an interesting find. And indeed, and I'm pretty sure I still haven't found a single fan jump. Don't know if I have indeed found the authentic Sinisty or not, but it's a different thing. Not here to find it, and there is the fandom. Nice. Now I have seen every single thing, every single unique Pokemon. Only one that I can't confirm is the one that could be having the little stamp on it. There we go. Still would absolutely love to get the Galarian Ponyta though. Absolutely love to get it indeed. It is a shame though that nowadays, like most of the abilities that would work on like either random grass Pokemon or these kinds of visible ones that we have in Sword and Shield. Those kinds of abilities, they don't really work. Like a huge charm. I don't know if it's like something like Harvest is working or not, because it's kind of hard to tell, honestly. But then again, do we really need them? Because we have meal powers? Not really, but would it be nice still if they would work? Yes. But yeah, I was thinking that what am I gonna be doing with the second Farfetch'd? Do I want to also hunt it like this, or do I want to use like Masuda forage? Get the wee eggs. So honestly, I don't really care too much. So said if this Pokemon, the Farfetch would be available in a little bit more areas, it would be nicer. Thanks. It's a little stuffle. But yeah, only thing that I do wish though to be the case that some of the abilities would be more useful. Like there is the ability that prevents you from using any held items. And that's about it. Like sure, like most of them are either very situational or they are like very useful. But I would especially wish that there would be something else that would be coming from that sometimes. Can I get another one? Nice. But yeah, I will say one thing. I do be glad though that not more of the like for example Surfetched is kind of the Pokemon that could be indeed a Pokemon that would be only available to evolve if it's like a certain gender, and thankfully that isn't the case. But then again, does it really matter? It's just a name, but it would be interesting to find a Mr. Mime to be female. It would be. Silly little fella. As you need to switch who's in front because you're running out of moves. So let's do that, but let's also make sure that whichever one I'm switching into is having the moves. I'm pretty sure that you should be having moves. Both of you have moves, everyone else doesn't have any moves, yeah. There we go. Just for funsies, let's see how many is TKO amount. Yeah, pretty decent amount. Pretty decent amount indeed. One thing that now that I do see both the Oranguru and Swirlix at the same time, I kind of wish that there would be another location that you could be finding in the base game. You could be finding Oranguru or Bashimian in. I don't know, maybe it could be that they could be found in... Maybe they could be found in the other forest area that we would be having in this game. It would be nice. Because honestly, I kind of wish that... is it Slumbering Wheel? Whatever. That there would be... like more little section areas that would be having different Pokemons in each. Like for example, there's few areas that if you cross the water there's a little patch of grass. Maybe that could be like a special one indeed. I know that they don't really do it too much nowadays, but it would be nice. It would be nice indeed. It's a Farfetch there. Okay, well I guess I should try and figure out a Farfetch situation now since there is a Stuffle there. So yeah, let's try to figure it out now. Let's try to move it there instead. And hopefully stay there. Oh no, it's not very effective. Whatever shall I do? It definitely isn't gonna be going down because I'm so high in the levels compared to each. Shiny Galarian Ponyta! Nice! I wasn't paying attention because I was checking out things. I was seeing whatever is going to be spawning there. That's nice! There he is. Nice, quick face indeed. Yeah, I like the reaction because I was trying to figure out if there's gonna be anything spawning. 755. This is a little annoying. I'm just thinking which way I should be going. I guess I could very easily catch back up with that. Yeah. Current freeze or the current total amount is 27,097. Well, I guess it's time to catch you then. I don't really have too many fitting Pokeballs to you, but I mean, let's try with Netball. Not gonna be captured in it, right? Yeah. Thanks. But my HP is already full, what do you do? Nice. No. Oh no, I'm confused. No, I don't know why this this game's sound effects are so that the music is loud and everything else is quiet. I don't do really anything else with the net balls. Let's just try to capture in you in one of them. If nothing else, I will just switch into Premiere balls. I did get the one that I kind of wanted in here, even though I have one of these already, but it's nice to have more of them indeed. There we go. Nice. Definitely could have been capturing it faster if I would have. I think I have the nicknames turned off for this one. Still. Oh, I don't. I turned them back on. I'm gonna definitely nickname you. I'm gonna nickname you Fresh. I have that thing turned on though. Save up the game. Would like to say that you're definitely going to be gonna be what you could be. You're gonna be mild. You're gonna be mild by nature. No ribbons. You're sassy. Sassy little boy would run away. Since you have run away, it's easy to run away. Let's throw you in a few battles then. Let's throw out the Galarian Ponyta against Synhadram. Nice. I technically could lead with you. Because you have run away, so you can always run away from things. But yeah, it's not too bad, honestly, that I do be having the thing to be the way it is, because, as I said, I can easily catch up with this Limwood hunt, because I can always run away easily. Getting counters quite a bit faster than I can get in the other game. Oh boy, of course the one that I'm not paying too much attention to the thing. I will be finding it. Oh, such a nice one. I think the other one that I did hatch is also a boy. Pretty sure about that. Nice. Let me try and do... Okay, I can use that. I'm gonna see if I can do one thing. Or not. Oh, it wouldn't... There, it would... Let's see... I have only... have the regular Ponyta, unfortunately. Let me try and find a picture of it at least. I mean, I don't need. And quickly do one thing. Let's open up everyone's favorite little tool called Paint. Let's go ahead and take a look at the good one. And let's just crop the image. Then let's save it. Hopefully it looks okay. Let's go. I guess I could add it to the Pokemon once. Oh, that's a shame I couldn't do it like that. Did you be having the background on it? Yeah, well... let's quickly do it in the other one then. Well, it should be at least easier because it's easier to do this. I can... one? Just it's a little do out. Let's make one from the board. And then save as one thing. To replace the Ponyta one. I'm gonna first follow that, and then I'm gonna select it again. There's Ponyta. It is quite tiny. It's a small one in there. And then I will that one and there we go. Very juby. Yeah, we shall indeed get back to hunting then. Let me close up the program and then reopen the program again so I'm not having audio issues. So. Actually, I'm just gonna be running away in that game because I'm pretty sure that I have a Galarian Farfetch'd in there. So I want to switch in the front again. But first, in the box. There we go. Back to hunting we go. We'll be trying indeed in the Glimwood to get back to the wherever is the number when they do be meeting up with the other game. As these kinds of hunts, I usually like to keep them to be at the same thing because it's easier to keep indeed a track of them. I also like to have them to be the same numbers so I can stop both of the games at the nice times as well. And I mean, it's for me easier to do that. Oh yeah, I can see that I did indeed catch it on this game as well. They are friends. They are friends indeed. Yeah, the best thing that I could do is indeed that I just did crop the little image that I have about it already on the layout. Crop it nicely. Nicely indeed. There was stuff all there just to make sure that it hasn't changed. Well, that's interesting. Now you're all alone there for a little while. Not going to be too much. It's not gonna be too nice to do this. There we go. But yeah, we shall see. We'll indeed try to catch up the games to be at the same time, but it can take a while to do so, unfortunately. But slowly but surely, if nothing else, I can do it easily at the end, or if I just feel like doing it, I can do it whenever. One thing that is kind of interesting though is that even though there is the Galarian Ponyta or whatever is Pokemon, that in the Pokédex it does say the Galarian form and the other form, the regular form, usually. Because it just says Ponyta, for example, there. But then, when you encounter it, it's just the regular one. It is interesting. Is this where? A way to get one more encounter in there. Nice. Yeah, like around 50 is the worst place to actually in my opinion, to get a shiny in, because as I said, I like to keep them to be at the same number if possible. As I said, easier to stop and easier for the long run anyways. Normally this kind of situation would be worrying me that there was nothing that I wanted to encounter in there. But thankfully, it doesn't bother me now. I absolutely love though the little Galarian Ponyta there. They do be very nice looking. Oh. Oh, well, I guess... I'm attacking you now, accidentally. Let's get another one. That was... I think? I haven't got a Bonita since shiny one there. I don't think so, at least. Could be wrong, I could be wrong. I think I'm gonna be in here waiting until something spawns in and then encounter it, just in case I do be seeing indeed a Farfetch there. And also because it's like wasting time, so that's nice. At least now the Morkrams are indeed showing up very nicely, as they should be, as they should be. I think I just increased the wrong encounter, but anyways. No big deal. I guess it also means, since I did find the pony, that I need to be editing the photo again. Have the little outline that is even barely shown in there. Let's run away from this Shinotic, then I will be moving on more, so I can indeed try to work more on that. Slowly but surely. We'll go ahead and get an encounter here, and I'm gonna check anything out. Oh. Thanks, Stuffle, I guess. Here we go. But yeah, I'm not sure. Surprised that I did indeed get it so quickly. Said it do be having the shiny charm at the end of the day. Does it really make the difference? Because when you think about it, it is just down to luck at the end of the day. You'd be having the worst shiny chance and you could be finding it quickly one after another. Just to see if the numbers to be matching up. It's the only thing. It's indeed the only thing that actually matters. And it isn't like in these games you can select what they do. Because in like older games you could technically, like, or I should say in certain older games, you could like technically know that you are getting a shiny because things. You can still do it in newer Pokemon games. I know that it's possible in PDSP, but like it's quite a bit harder. And I don't think that you can do it for everything. I think you can do it only for certain specific like Pokemons. I know that people have done it for some legendaries and to the starters. It would be though interesting that they still are indeed working though. It would be interesting. Oh. Oh. I guess a random encounter is a Swirlix. Nice. Yeah, one thing that I do though wish to be the case is that if you would like to do like random encounters, that they would be easier in these games, because honestly only good place to do them in without too much thinking and too much setup is the Glimbuge. And also, let's see if the game is gonna be nice to me, since I did say that the other one that I would like to get is a Spritzy. Let's see if I can get another Spritzy. Be the first on stream, but technically the second one. I should have done this tree friendly. Now that I think about it, I should have done this. I should have done this differently indeed, and I didn't increase the counter for that. I should have done that differently indeed. I should have encountered the Swirlix first. So now I'm technically wasting one of the KO things. I could have just run away from it, but I can't be bothered with it. One thing that I do wish to be the case, but I don't think that it would be the case anyways, is that when I eventually find a shiny Farfetch'd, that I wouldn't be accidentally KOing in each. But then again, I don't think that that will be happening. I think that would be a very unlikely thing to happen, honestly. And again, you never know. Could happen. And yeah, I think I'm gonna be stopping when I hit the 100 there. I think I will be stopping there, and then I'll be catching up to the other hunch. I think that will be the play that I would like to go with them. Once the Farfetch one hits 100, I think I will be just, in quotes, quickly do that. Or I guess if I do find a shiny right now in there, I think it will be the same thing. That I will be just waiting until I hit 100 in the other one. But like, what are the chances? Batch. As I forgot how your cry sounds because honestly it's easier to run into your evolution than you in these games. It's quite a bit easier indeed to do that. Let's see, will again the number of 55 be the magic number? No, it will not. Unfortunately, it is not the magic number. Should set a counter as well. Yeah, probably like 5 minutes will be the case that I will be hunting alone in the game of Shield. That would be my predictions indeed. Oh, yeah, I should have run down in there already. What am I doing? What am I doing? Nice swirlix. Love the siege. See the guy. Oh boy. Let's get that encounter. Hello, no long time no see. Most definitely. Never have I ever seen a single Morgram. More Swirlix. I mean, as I said, I wouldn't mind you get one of those. I know that I can run into them in the possible. I don't know, I kind of would like to do another phase on Swarge and also without having the shiny Charming Glimwood are indeed an option in there. You are indeed an option in there. And one more encounter in the sword, and then I will just be doing Glimwood for a little while. And as I said, I don't think that it's gonna be taking too long to do, thankfully. think that it's gonna be taking too long at all. As I said, probably 5 minutes or so will be my predictions for each. Going like closer to the one that I will be going ahead and seeing then. But yeah, I do be hoping that anyone else that to be hunting, for the best of luck to you, that you would be finding whatever you're looking for. I do hope that indeed. Oh yeah, since we we were playing the Kirby and the Forgotten Land, and of course we were in the living room for that, just peak TV and everything like that. The usual thing that Cat does when we are in the living rooms, she's like hanging out in the balcony a lot because she likes to be there anyways. But usually at nighttime she's either sleeping on the bed in this room or somewhere in this room anyways. But one night, and I guess another night as well, she did find like a moth or something like that in there. And she started to chase it down. Was just like, what are you doing in there? Unfortunately, also, there was like whatever wasp or something like that there a few days ago, and we don't want her to get hurt, so we needed to get her out of there so we could take care of or like take care of the wasp situation there, which was that which just basically showed her or whatever the wasp away back by capturing it temporarily and then releasing it through the open window. But yeah, there was just a problem that the cat could have gotten very much hurt from that if everything would have not gone so nicely. What yeah, interesting things do be happening every once in a while. was interesting because yesterday we did indeed go ahead and make quite a vegetable heavy, like, food. It was okay. Not the best thing in the world. It wasn't like the taste was bad. It just was okay overall. Nothing too interesting happening there at all. But the instructions for like how to do each instructions, yeah, they were a little confusing at times. Because it was just like very like not too much telling you actually what you need to do at all. Kinds of kinds of instructions indeed. So they were like catch vegetables, and there is like mushrooms in the recipe, and they are technically not vegetables. And usually, if you like follow a recipe or whatever, there is like they always like list like cut all of these things like individually. And also, one thing that I did find weird in the recipe is that for whatever reason, when there was like they wanted you to use half of something, they always put like 0.5 instead of like writing use half of it pretty much. Which I find weird because usually it is the case that they just say use half of this. And also because they were vegetables, so how would you know what is a half of a small cauliflower? I mean, it's understandable, but like there is size differences and everything. There could be like also like a little part that says that use this amount of grams, for example, or whatever is the measurement that you're using. Because it was weird because that was the case for some of them. It was a very weird one, let's just say that. But it did turn out okay. Not the best, but it was edible. It was edible indeed. Don't know if I'm gonna be making it ever again, though it wasn't that good. And probably the weirdest thing is that the recipe is called it ends with the word pan, and if you use the word pan, I'm always thinking that you need to use, you know, stove and stuff like that. But no, for some reason, even though it had the word pan in it, they wanted you to use a grill. Which was very confusing. And like everything says that just put it in something that you can put in the grill, and nowhere it says to use a pan at any point. It was weird. But testing new things every once in a while is nice. Honestly, this summer we have tested a bunch of new like recipes and such. Some of them which were okay, some of them that were not too great. The only problem really with me to try and try new things. Is that I don't know how my stomach is gonna be. How my stomach is gonna be responding to that. Let's get the game ready. Switch. Get ready indeed. It's one more encounter, then we can indeed start to do encounters in both games. But yeah, there is the problem with my stomach that I don't know how it will be saying the new things. As I said, sometimes even though I have been eating something for a long time, my stomach can be indeed saying that it doesn't like it that day. And that's not nice. But it is something that I have learned actually with this, so it's not the end of the world for me. This is sometimes annoying when you want to try new things. I have like understood that some certain spices are definitely not a good thing. So whenever I'm like in a trip somewhere, I generally want to eat something that I know that my stomach doesn't get upset about. Yes, of course it would be kind of sad for going to a trip and then you can't do anything because you are more or less sick. So you're more or less sick, you can't do anything. And like, I wouldn't mind that if I would be traveling alone, but if I'm traveling with somebody, I don't want to do that. So I just feel bad that I'm holding them down. So I remember like one of the few trips that I did do with my mom is we did go somewhere with my sister. So her girlfriend and my younger brother were there as well. Is that the last? I don't remember were we supposed to be watching the sunset or sunrise, but it was one of the two. But I was feeling too bad, so unfortunately, because of that, my mom couldn't go, and I did feel bad for that. And I also did feel bad because I really didn't want to miss out on school. And it was when the school was going on already. And I was upset about it, like, already. Because I didn't want to go ahead and miss out on school. Like, I have always been a person that doesn't really want to be either sick from school or like any other way to not be in school. I don't know why, but it's always been the case. That's why, since I do be having, unfortunately, the stomach problem, that I can't do anything to help it at all. I did feel quite bad that I did need to miss out on school so much. Actually, what I did miss out on is that I didn't do the thing in school, I did it in home instead. That was the thing. Because thankfully I could do them at home as well, so I really didn't miss out on things, but it just did feel bad. Mostly thanks to that it did take me like an hour to with a bus to get to school, so it's like, yeah, nice. Love it. Yeah, I never really understood why you would like to skip on school, honestly. Like, I never understood those kids that, like, did it all the time. Because, I don't know, it could be just me, I don't want to be missing out on things. Want to be, in quotes, a good student. I mean, I was a good student most of the time. It's just I wasn't too good at school. And I also I don't really ever want to be a person that doesn't get sick too often. Like, even a little bit sick. Because I was friends with one that, like, never got sick. And whenever he would get sick, he would be in a bed for, like, literally 1 or 2 weeks because he never got sick. Like, just a little bit every once in a while, have a, like, little fever or something like that. I just don't understand how that can, like, sometimes be the case that you could go, like, that dude went, like, 10 years of not really getting sick at all. Like, only thing that he got for 10 years was a runny nose because it was cold outside. That's, like, normal. But, like, not actually getting sick at all, it's... No, I don't wanna... Yeah, it should be like that. So far-fetched. Let's go. Let's get a big chain going. Oh yeah, I did continue a little bit last night of the Legend Arceus thing that I'm filling out the entire Pokédex and such. It went nicely. There is just, like, soon I just need to literally write down everything that I need for that specific Pokemon, so I don't need to go to a Pokédex all the time and check it out. Because as nice as it is, I much rather look at the Pokédex and much rather look at, like, the Google Docs or whatever than like try to look at the Pokédex and also look at the map for massive mass outbreaks, because that is one of the easiest ways, in my opinion, to try and get the dex done, is to use a bunch of the massive mass outbreaks. Sure, I don't do them the efficient way, like I would be using a Pokemon that I need to defeat with a grass move with a Pokemon that I need to use grass moves with. But then again, I can't be bothered with that. I mean, certainly one thing would be like nice to do, like that would be like making it easier, would be that I would be I would have done it from the get-go, that whenever I do get a Pokemon, I would be doing every single task with them, or at least almost everything. Because there is the ones that you need to get from the like either falling from the trees or something like that. Falling from the ore things. Which surely you can do them, but at the same time they are kind of boring to do. At the beginning they are easy to do because there's usually like only one, maybe two Pokemon to be found in those. So it could be indeed very easy in those, but then there's like something like either Pachirichu or Apom that you need to be finding from the tree, and they are not really in too many trees to begin with. So there is that as well. Because yeah, if I do remember correctly, there is like few trees that you can indeed find like Apom in. Like surely, like there is always guaranteed to have an Apom on each. If it do be there, it's shaking. But then again, you need to be getting lucky enough so the tree will be shaking. It's kind of the same situation with Pachirichu, but I don't think that it's that like I don't think that it's that big of a restriction there. I think it's more that it's like only available really in like one location. And because it's not like guaranteed to be in that tree, it's technically harder to find. But yeah. Interesting things. I think when I do indeed get the next encounter, we'll go ahead and drink something. There we go. Oh yeah, there is like a seasonal like chip flavor that we are having in the summer this year. We have not tried it yet, but we did finally pottage. And it is sour cream and lime flavor. It seems interesting. But the problem why we haven't potted before is that because it's not like in the regular chips section of the store. It's instead in the seasonal side. So it's like harder to remember that it's there. And another thing is that it is like the bigger package. Like, because we want to at least taste it, so we would have probably liked to get like the smaller package of it, but then again it's a seasonal thing, so it's probably gonna be only in the biggest size possible. Which is a shame because, well, you never know if you're gonna be liking it or not. I mean, surely there has been quite a few things that we haven't really enjoyed it too much, but then again we just ate it because why not? That's just to itch. But then again, sometimes there has been things that we just can't eat because it's just it's just a no. Yeah, still one of the interesting things about our cat is that she is definitely not the cat vibe that you're getting when everyone is describing what a cat is. It could be technically a little bit part of that, how we work as well, since we are usually wake at late in the night, so it isn't too much of a problem if she is messing around when it's nighttime for us. Because we're already awake, we don't care. Funny things, funny things. There is something standing far-fetched. Let's go! If the far-fetched hunt would be over before I hitch... 6k would be nice. Hello, it's going nice. Nicely, thanks for asking. How is your day going? Missives? Oh god, it's a boosted one, I guess. I guess I'm gonna encounter Rage then. Today is going well, indeed. Well, that's good to hear. Are you planning on doing any hunting today yourself? Yeah, it's understandable. It should be understandable. Sometimes it is the case that you don't really feel like shiny hunting at all. I've definitely got the feelings before, and then I just don't shiny hunt. Easy as that. I would wish that I would be able to get two more faces in Glimvuge. Like sometime soon. Like hopefully before the year ends at least. So I'll be at 25 then. Yeah, that's understandable. Arceus to be a nice game to hunt in. I know that not all people like it because it's too easy and such, but I don't care. Like, sure, I don't think that I value them as much, but I don't care about it. There is a hunt that I really want to go ahead and complete in Arceus, and it is to find a shiny alpha Hishu and Gudra. Yeah, exactly. Shiny is shiny, for me at least. Like, sure, some ones are, like, in quotes, more valuable than others. But I think it's more of a personal value that you will be putting into them than anything else. I would probably do more of 1 in 8k hunting myself if I would be having like more games to hunt in. Like, I don't mind it, it's just, and also they are for me harder to stream as well, which is unfortunate. It's not too easy to get a capture card for them. That would be reasonable in price. Because I know that a bunch of people don't like, for example, Scarlet and Violet or Legends Arceus Shinies. And then they are okay with Let's Go Shinies, which I find weird because they are all overworld Shinies. Well, it really depends, and you can either... I think you can sometimes use like those... you can use at least the way that I'm doing it is to have two different capture cards, and the other way is to like use a multi-weaver or whatever it is, to just add a bunch of like devices to each. But it really depends on what you're doing though. Is it easy to hunt? Especially in Switch games, it could be harder. That's why I usually like to do either random encounters on the other one, or soft resets. And then I can do the far-fetched hunt, which is overworld ones, easier. The good thing is, yeah, that's smart because it is a nice. It do be nice indeed. And I don't know, since I did get a face today on Cleanwood, I might want to do. For the Mount Lanakila hunt as well. I could switch into that at some point. Too hard to thankfully set up. It's another boosted stuff. Why? I don't really counter you at all, and then I don't even do anything with you. Oh yeah, another thing that I do remember that was a thing with the sparkly ones in these games is that people thought that only if you KO the sparkly ones or that one that have the aura, that they only increase the, like, you need to only KO them and that increases things. There was so many things that were thought wrong about the or thought wrong about the thing. It's funny. Looking forward to what is the thing in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl that will be discovered after some years. Well, technically you can't do anything wrong in these games. Yeah. But then again, if you would only need to KO 500 of Pokemon and then every single of that Pokemon would be having a higher chance to be shiny, I think that would be a little too much. So it's nice that, like, actually to think about it, it's only the Brilliant Aura ones. Thankfully in Pokemon games you can't really do things wrong because whatever you do is part of your journey. Like, sure, there is a difference if you, of course, would be liking to use, for example, the KOing method and get a shiny that way. Surely for years there was the issue, but like, apart from that, does it really matter? And there was like a thing that people thought that they needed to, like, always be KOing them, like, one after another to get the shiny to be appearing as well. Kind of what Let's Go is. Like, what was figured out after years. Kind of what Let's Go games had. Which is that you need to keep you need to keep having the catch combo up. Because only the next one will be having the extra rolls. And it should be fun to look back into them and hear people complain about them, because it just was that we didn't know the whole truth about it. Didn't know the whole truth about it. Just thinking what could go for today. What could be the goal today? Because the first goal was that I would be hitting char mods on Glimwood. But that's not gonna be happening today. Probably maybe 500? Maybe 400? I don't know. It really depends. It really depends on how fast we can get this done, and also do we get anything sparkly. As I said, I don't really have a backup plan what I will be doing in in Sword if I do find a far-fetched. Other thing is, if I do, for whatever reason, find the authentic Sinisty on the shield, I'm pretty sure that's gonna be it for that game's hunting of the day then. Because I would be going to, for example, Shining Pearl, but I don't have anything set up there. I can't just go there. I don't have anything set up there, so it's a no-go. Speaking of the Shining Pearl, I need to make the pain move, because I did indeed get to the for the Safari Week to the Great Marsh. Now I need to make the same trip back. And like, I haven't defeated... I have defeated only the second gym, I guess, if I remember correctly. And like, I tried to avoid as many trainers as I can on the way there. It's gonna be a pain. I mean, one thing that I could do in there, but then again, there's a problem that I am indeed at the Great Marsh, is that I could have started to hunt for shallows. So I don't think that I ever started it. I was supposed to start it one day, but then I got busy or I thought of something else instead. Either of the two. Probably that I got busy, that I need to do something else instead, so I can stream that day even. Yeah, the problem is indeed that I am in the Great Marsh. I probably should just play it so much that I can just do whatever I want in the game and not care about it at all. Because I guess I don't know what I would like to hunt actually that shield filed apart from the Glimwood. That is the problem that I know, because as I have said, shield is the one that I usually play anyways on my own, so I don't know what would it be. Because there is like nothing that I would be interested in there. I mean, I could just do Glimwood, I don't know why, but it is a place that I do like to hunt in anyway, so I could just do that. I was thinking that I could do the curry thing there, but then I thought like I can't do that, and also I can't do that and do something else because curry. I could do technically double. Double curry hunting. Because the shiny charm doesn't even affect it. Yeah, I think the curry hunt, what I'll end up doing with that will most likely be... Well, will most likely be that I will be doing that and Articuno. Or if it's too much, I will be doing the curry hunting alone, because honestly, curry hunting... It do be weird. You do need to pay quite a bit of attention in there, indeed. As I said, the way that I think I will be going with it will be that I'll try to make the Copperachio class at least, because I don't think that I will be wasting too much time to making with better ingredients instead. So like, if I would be using like rare things, I could be indeed very easily be able to get like a Charizard glass, but then again, I don't know if I really want to spend that much rare ingredients on that. Also, I don't know why, but I'm thinking that Phantom would be making quite a nice regional variant, because it's quite, I don't know, that like it could be having other kinds of either trees or like anything else, like maybe it could be a bush instead. I don't think that we really have too good of a like bush Pokemon anyways. One thing that I kind of would hope for the like regional variants of Pokemons, that maybe they could be having a different cry. It really wants to be showing up. Nice. Love it. Love the Z, the huge. One thing that I'm happy about though, about a Galarian Farfetch, that it is in part flying type, because it has no immunities, because it's pure fighting. It's a boosted one. No. It should be a boosted one, but unfortunately no. It would be quite funny that if we at some point would be getting a charm, and it would just be literally a charm. It wouldn't do anything. Just be called charm. Or if it would be doing something, it would be like what it could be. It could be boosting it could be boosting the frequency of Pokemons that are spawning. One thing that I would wish, though, that would be kind of cool in the Scarlet and Violet would be that we would be able to get like a charm that would be boosting like either the big or small ones, or even both. We do be having the meal powers for them, but maybe if we would be even having a charm for that as well. Because even with like the thing to be the case, that is the Humango and EEST power. They're only helping so much. There we go. Allow when there is something stuck in your nose. What a lovely feeling. There we go. Oh, missed that encounter. Let's go. That was definitely another shiny there. I don't know, for some reason I'm thinking that the next phase will be a Shinotic. I don't know why, I just have a feeling that it would be a Shinotic indeed. Oh, it's a boost. I don't know why. Be having the feeling that it would be the next one. I mean, I haven't got too many of them. Only got 2 of them. Only 2 of them. Only 2 of them have I been able to find. So not too much. And I also would be liking also the Ponyta that would be shiny and would be having the better ability than Runaway. Yes, I mean Runaway, it's okay. But the other one would be even better. Because if I would be liking to use it in battles, which I don't think I ever will, but it would be nicer. It would be nicer indeed. But yeah. Good days, good days. Finding Clarion Farfetched. That claim would one day take a while to appear. Let's run away. Hello, Swirlix. Yeah, I do be wishing though that, as I said yesterday, I would do be wishing that we would be having more pure normal flying. Yeah, pure just flying types. As I said, there is a bunch of possibilities that could be huge. Especially since we do be having like bunch of birds that are... Some of them are almost identical. So it would be nicer if one of them would be like something else. I was thinking if Scopability or whatever it is to pair new pair Pokemon, if it wouldn't have been normal, as I said, pure flying would have been very nice, would have made absolutely sense. Another one that I was thinking that we don't see too often is that it could be in Psychic. I don't know if it would be eating it too much, but I mean, quite normal. If I do remember correctly, it is a normal flying type because it definitely isn't the most used typing. That combination, no, why would that be the case? Actually, because now I'm curious. It will be a normal flying one indeed. I mean, there's slight differences between the... Oh, not run away from you. There's slight differences between the... at least some of the squall ability. Squall... indeed. Anyways, finally different color Pokemons, here we go. But yeah, I'm still not completely sure which, like as I said, for the Scarlet Badge quest I will be taking at least next time care of the Dark Place. But I don't know which is going to be the other one. I don't know which one is going to be the other one at all. So it do be a shame that they do be having the same place. As I said, I would like to get all of them to be in a different area, but it's okay. I mean, at least I wasn't trying to get Edge. Just trying to get a few levels for Edge. I'm thinking that Pokemons are fun. Funny little creatures that for whatever reason want to battle with you. Honestly, I kind of wish that they would make a Pokemon game, since there is like nowadays is that some Pokemon are aggressive in the overworld and some are like not caring at all. I do wish that they would be having a game at some point as well, where if the Pokemon is like wants to be friendly, it wouldn't be attacking you at all. It would be breaking the idea, but would be interesting at least. Like for example, I don't know, who would it be? Like let's say like Blissey or like Chansey, whatever, Happy. I knew that they wouldn't be trying to battle against you. I don't want the yeah, kind of what the shiny Ponyta did to me. It just used like heal pulse and started to attack a little bit later. So that would be nice. But then again, it would be, yeah, as I said, it would indeed defeat the purpose of the game. As I said, it's nice that different Pokemon do be having a personality. Some are attacking you, some don't care about you, and some they run away. And also, one thing that would be also funny, for example with Sudowoodo, that very much likes water. And if you would be having a water Pokemon in front, it would be running away from you, but or like walking with you, whatever. But other than that, it would be just chilling in there, pretending to be a tree. Because last time that I checked, trees, they don't run. And they are supposed to be be a fake tree. Oh yeah, since I usually like eat bread for breakfast and stuff, we did buy yesterday like a bread that we every once in a while eat because we usually stick with the same bread. We every once in a while want to switch it out. Um, that reminded me of the usual package that we buy, and there's like a smaller version of each. And you would just assume that it would be like just like there would be fewer pieces, which there is. There's fewer pieces indeed. But my weird thing that I always it is always the thing with the smaller package is that for some reasons it's usually they are squares instead of they are like they are they are rectangles instead. Like one of the sizes, depending on how you look at it, which one it is it the height or is it the width? One of them is like the size of the normal bread, and the other one is half of the regular size, which is also interesting since we do be having quite a big toaster. For like the regular bigger ones, we can feed 4 in there, but with the smaller one, you can fit a whole 6 in there if you do be placing them correctly. And also the good thing to fill up the toaster with all the like have a tree on side or in each column, whatever, is that there is a less likelihood of it like falling, that you can't grab it easily. Um, so I think it's time to stretch out. I like that they have introduced like a more different like animations depending on what Pokeball you will be throwing them out of. I do wish that there would be even more things like that. Especially since in like Scarlet and Violet, it is quite hard to see sometimes the difference. Because it usually, if you like are battling against a wild Pokemon, it wants to be zooming in, of course, to the wild Pokemon. It would be nice if you would be able to see it. But yeah. One thing that would be kind of crazy would be that if I would be some reason getting lucky enough and get another shiny today. It is definitely possible, but like likelihood of that is quite unlikely, right? Especially getting another one with a charm. Fuck be what it is sometimes. Yeah, I don't know when, but I indeed want to do the, as I said, I was speaking about a long time ago. Actually, like a few weeks ago. Is that I really want to do you charm glitch thing on Generation 4. Try to avoid the shinies. If I do find a shiny, I reset the game for a certain point. That should be what I'm indeed interested in indeed. Really depends on how does how long does the badge quest take. If it takes like a long time, I have another time that I would like to say that it would be kind of nice to have it in there. But we shall see. But if I some reason one day you really want to do a witch, then I'll surely start it that day. But I usually like to have like one challenge at a time. Oh, another Farfetch'd. Nice. I'm gonna check thing. Yeah, I don't know why, but every single time that I think about Choppage, I think it only did get the evolution the next generation. But I was indeed correct that it did get it in the same generation, but I don't know why, but I always think that that was the case. Yeah, I don't know, it could be for some reason I'm kind of seeing Shopper to be close to Dusknoir, which I know that was the case. Dusknoir indeed was like that. And yeah, there's like some Pokemon that I usually think that they were a standalone Pokemon and got an evolution later for sure. Guess why not? Why not indeed? Like some Pokemon just feel that way, and there was like it was indeed in the time that it was a big thing. It was indeed a big thing, and it happened quite a bit at that time. Um, do. Nothing there, unfortunately. They don't want to be showing up, I see. Jeez. Well. It do be the case sometimes, it do be indeed. It do be. But it do sometimes. There is another shuffle there. I do wish though, even though it is quite of a unique idea what Mimikyu has going on, I still kind of wish that we would be at some point getting a Pokemon like that would be disguised as something. Like in the main series games and not in like Pokemon Go, and it's like having a costume on it. Then again, it's such a unique idea. Maybe there could be at some point be a Pokemon that would do that with the costumes. That it would be like changing depending on where it's the disguise, but it would be like obvious, like Mimikyu is. It wouldn't be like Dijo or Zorua kind. It would be like easily noticeable kind of a thing. But yeah. One thing that I know that is it not this week's Friday, but the next Friday. For that next Friday and Saturday, also Sunday I can't stream because we do having plans. Yes, it should be. It do be a shame, but it do be. I think maybe on Friday I could be doing a short stream, like few hours, like actually like 2 hours if I don't start like earlier. I could do that, but I don't know. Another hunt that I really want to also be getting done is indeed the future Paradox Pokemons. You know what, I have 3 left. I'm just thinking, should I do a little bit more preparations for that? I could. At least for some of them. And I guess I also should be complete post-game for those games and everything in the school. I could be doing that indeed. Oh god. At least a good thing is that right now I have the ghost Pokemon in front so I can run away from the Wobbuffets. Which is nice. Be loving that ghost types can always run away from the dudes. It is very nice. And also, I don't know why, but I do find weird that Sinistea is in the Scarlet and Violet. Could have really very well kept it out as well. I mean, I don't mind it that it is there. It do use for a evolution item. But apart from that, I don't really understand why it is in there, because it could have been replaced with something else. And it is quite odd, in my opinion, how easy it is to gauge. How easy it is to gauge the Bronzor things compared to Sinistea things. Because it is quite hard, if you ask me, to get these Sinistea ones. Sinistea really isn't available everywhere, and I would like to say that Bronzor is. That would have been nice if it would have been a more common Pokemon to get the other one. Another ghost type. I don't know then, who would it be? Because Gastly would be like too easy. Maybe since it is a version exclusive thing, it could have been like, I don't know. No, it could have been a version exclusive of both games. I was thinking that Mischievous would have been a good one. But then again, do they need to be like that? Not really. I don't know why that didn't count, but anyways. Hmm. I mean, honestly, it could have been, because it's in the early game, it could have been Ghastly even. Because it's not really in that part found everywhere, it's mostly by the ruins. And I also don't really understand why they to be in the quotes version exclusives. Because they're not really at the end of the day, but they so kind of are. Because if I would like to gauge the other one that isn't in the game, I can just trade the item over. So like it isn't, but it is a version exclusive. The item is, but I wouldn't say that Pokemon is. So I would like to say that it's a version exclusive at that point that you can't get it in the game like at all. It would be just like, I don't know, the Galarian Farfetch for example, that you can only get it in one of the games. And that would actually need to be transferred. Or traded, whatever. I don't know, weird things, weird things. I'm just trying to think like weird things in like trailers and such for Pokemon games. And is there like anything weird in Scarlet and Violet? I can't right now think of anything. Because there was a case, the two that I do or actually I do remember three. There was, when the fairy type was introduced, Carnivore couldn't learn the move that was used to like showcase fairy typing. And then there was the Go-Go thing. The shiny Gogouch that was not the actual shiny. And then in Sword and Shield that you could encounter a Pikachu on the first route. I can't remember anything like that for Scarlet and Violet. At least I don't think that I have heard of anything. Because there is something like that going on. Same thing like with like in previous Pokemon games. There is usually a hint towards the next Pokemon game. One of the like most obscure things that I have heard to be like that is that in Legends Arceus there is like flowers that are in the colors of Scarlet and Violet. I mean, yeah. But weird. Anyways. Anyways. Oh, Staffel. Good. Like Divine the Warfetched. Nope, not in there. I do hope that there's not gonna be the case again, that there's gonna be a Farfetch'd in here. Just do Staffel nearby and not the most ideal thing in the world. Just trying to think like cool Pokemon to be added to Scarlet and Wild that I would be like to see on the wild. Of course, there's like a bunch of Pokemon with fire already that we don't need to really see that. I guess I would like to see a Pokemon that would be having like I don't know, we don't really have a Pokemon like that, but I would like to see a Pokemon that would be having like an actual weather design on it. Kind of like what we have with fur, but with like feathers instead. I think that would be looking quite nice. Or it could be looking nice. I don't know. I kind of would like to see like more of like fluffy Pokemons. Like what would they do? For example, with Swirlix or Wooloo. I would like to say that they're probably gonna be doing what they do with Mareep, which is not too cool, and Altaria and Swablu. It's okay, but I would like to see like they to be even fluffier and maybe even a little transparent. Like if, for example, Altaria could have very well be like that. They would have been a little ever so slightly little transparent. I would really much like to see like a cool fluffy texture. A cool fluffy texture would be nice to see. It's like I don't mind how Mareep looks. It's just, I mean, maybe Mareep wouldn't be able to even have like fluffy texture, but then again, I think Altaria and Swablu could have very much be having Nice fluffy texture. Also, I would like to see like more of the Pokemon that do be having something more or less transparent should be added to the game. I mean, there is the 3B line, but it's not the best looking one. And also, I don't like that they are disappearing. Or they could be like making some Pokemon to be like kind of transparent in those games, because why not? I would very much like to see like a kind of a transparent Pokemon indeed. That could be looking quite cool. Boy. Even though we already have a ice cream Pokemon, I kind of would like to see either a regional variant for it or another ice cream Pokemon. Because, I don't know, we could be having a Pokemon that would be something else and then have ice cream on it. Don't know what could that be, but that would be cool looking, probably. Oh. Oh, Stuffle. I don't know, like some Pokemon also do be having the glowing effect on them. Squirtle and Wild as well. A Pokemon that I always forget that is in those games because it's hard to find in my opinion is Minion. Which I still think, like, I don't mind the shinies, but it is a shame to me that in their regular forms they are like very pretty, and the shiny version for me is it's okay, but I would wish it to be something else. If it would be the other way around though, that would be cool. Stuffle, what do you be doing in here? You're absolutely everywhere. I don't want to see so much. I would like to see the other two that I'm not looking for instead. Apparently this place seems to be a stuffle paradise. This place to be a stuffle paradise apparently. Could you please show me a spritzy? Please show me the spritzy. Know what kind it is, I just want to see a spritzy. It's the floating teacup. Edge floating teacup, not really what I was looking for. Oh, thank you for the spritzy. Oh, the little dude. Oh, the little dude indeed. This is W. Hello? It should be kind of weird though, since there is the... I know there is the raid hour for the week. Pokemon Go, that there is indeed like 3 possibilities to be there, because right now there is the legendary birds in there. It do be weird. It do be weird indeed. Do be what it do be. So usually it is just one Pokemon, but this week it is indeed 3 different ones. Definitely not because it's the 7-year anniversary or anything like that. No, it couldn't be that. It's always weird to hear how long away like something happened, like especially like games release year. So you're like, that I remember when that game came out, and it's like it has been already 10 years. I feel old yet. Like, there is some games that I have indeed played kind of when they have been released, or at least fairly close to that, and then I think like, I remember when this this game did come out, and it's like has been 10 years. I would like to see a Pokemon to either be inspired by Cherry Blossom or Shiny one to be like that. That's why I'm thinking that Phantom and or Trevenant would be nice to have a regional variant, so they would be able to do something like that. It could be even that, or something else that would be cool would be that maybe only Trevenant would be getting a regional variant, and maybe Trevenant would be evolving and they would be an apple tree instead. Then they could be doing like Sudowoodo thing that they could be disguised as a tree. This time an apple tree. Be kind of nice. Would be kind of nice indeed. But then again, I don't know. I kind of doubt that it will be happening, but you never know. Weird things have happened before. It's been nice 3 hours. You've been already hunching, not too bad. Pace is a little bit slower than usual, but there was the shiny one that I did mess it up a little bit, so understandable, I guess. Understandable, I guess, indeed. I'm surprised that the next Pokemon didn't spawn in there, because I'm pretty sure that both of those Truffles were the ones that were trying to attack me. Yeah, that's where let's spawn in there. Many Stuffles. I do actually like the sound that they make when they do like stomping the ground. That's pretty cool. We do very rarely with Pokemons you actually hear it, because most of them don't do that. So they don't just stomp their feet to the ground. Oh. Oh. uh... Hello, the gaming feel. How are you doing? Stuffle? Oh, good to hear. You're indeed. Are you? Are you doing anything cool or shiny hunting wise today? Or are you just gonna be chilling today? Oh, nice. In which game are you doing that? Honestly, understandable. Yeah, it do be understandable in either of the games, honestly, either in Sword and Shield or in Scarlet and Violet to do that, because they're not the easiest thing to find. Especially if you want to shiny one of those. Apples? It's okay. I do wish that the shiny difference would be bigger, but apart from that, it's okay. I have a shield, but I don't have the item, unfortunately. Yeah, I know I can get it there, but I'm not gonna be doing it right now because I'm in the middle of shiny hunting right now. Yeah, because the game that I could be doing it in is in the Limbo. It would be annoying to get out of there. And I don't think that the game has it. This game has it done yet as well, or that game. You can also find it in the area that you the Eye of Axio or whatever, and sometimes underneath some random trees. It's quite a good few places, thankfully, that you can find them. It's unfortunate that they savor as an exclusive item. Same thing with the Charcadeck evolutions. And I do hope the best of luck to you with your apple hunch. Hopefully you would be able to find it quickly. Thankfully they don't take too long to get the steps for them. Doesn't take too long, thankfully, at all. Yes, there's some Pokemon that you'll be taking forever, and they are usually the pseudo-legendaries. They do be taking their sweet time to appear, indeed. I do like that you can get in both of the games. They both of the evolutionary items to Apple in Scarlet and Violet. It do be nice. It do be nice indeed. You don't need to care about it. Which I think if the Charcadeck is gonna be in some of the future games, I think that's gonna be the same thing. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that it's like not available in the market area. I should be quite surprised about it that it's not there. And honestly, it doesn't really make sense why the same, like literally the same person. It's a different thing that it wants in the games. Interesting. It could have been a little bit more different as a character, in my opinion. I don't know why we do be having in Generation 3 that since we do be having in the Poké Centers there is like a random character that do be appearing in there. Depending on like your ID that you are having. area. Fixed it up. Nice. At least, thankfully, since the Safari week is over, I can't, like, accidentally throw Pokeballs at Pokemons. Because in the oldest Safari games, it is a very quite likely thing to do. Because it's either the first option, or, like, in the case of, like, Heart Gold and Soul Silver, it is the button is the biggest. Be quite interesting indeed. One thing that I do always find quite weird though in the older games is whenever there's the status effect, like thing on the Pokédex or whatever info, like the Pokemon info page. And if it doesn't have anything, it's okay. Like it's like it makes sense and everything, but at the same time, why? Why is it there? Because it does make sense that it is there, but it also is nice that it's in there anymore. If you ask me, because it's weird. Also, it's weird that my Pokemon did disappear for a few seconds there. Weird things. Very weird things to be happening indeed. I would predict that the next Pokemon that would be having the Brilliant Aura definitely will be a Minccino, because I haven't had too many of them today. I'm still surprised that actually either the Wobbuffet or the Drifloon is having any of them, and I was wrong because it's a Aura Stuffle. Cool. I'm surprised that I don't see them to be special in that case. At least too often, like what I've been doing. Can't remember how much. No, I did this 600 last time. Didn't see it so far today. Almost 400. So 1,000 combined. And today's goal indeed is to hit at least, I think, 500. Most likely 3,500 at least if I don't get another shiny for whatever reason in the Glimvuge. But maybe I'll do more. We shall see what the time is by then, and also do I feel very hungry or not. It should be the case. Yeah. I think I will indeed at some point do the weird hunch of trying to get the Minchino or Chinchino to be shiny that you can't catch, but it do be there. And like, this is kind of a hunt that it's a silly hunch, but much. Silly hunts are silly hunts in the hmm. Yeah. It's weird because I wasn't feeling too great today. When I did wake up, I was like very sleepy when I was trying to wake up indeed. Still feeling like, and like compared to that and like what some days I'll be feeling, I'm feeling a lot better. Weirdly, but still need you there that and not like in the best of not moods, but the best of like feats in the world. It has thankfully gone away. Like I'm not that tired anymore. Haven't been in actually in few hours. It's just is what it is sometimes. It do be what sometimes. Of course, if I would have at any point I felt that I want to stop, of course I would have, because quite important to be quite important to take care of yourself anyways. So I haven't thankfully been feeling that bad. I also wonder if they're gonna be ever doing. They are ever gonna be doing like what we have with, like what we did have with the Nidoran lines, and technically also in the Gen 8 we did get the same thing going on with the more Trem lines. They are kind of switching this shiny coloring. It's more obvious to the Nidoran lines, but it is kind of also there in the Morgrem and Hattrem lines. Because Morgrem line is usually pink and it turns blue, and Hattrem line is usually blue and it turns pink. We don't have it too often, but shinies like that, they do be hitting differently. They are more or less counterparts to each other. More or less indeed. So I don't know about most of the Farfetch that I have seen today seem to be female. Sure, I shouldn't have any ability that would be doing that at least. Oh, boosted one? Still no. Still no, and thank you for confirming. But I was just saying that most of them are indeed females. Now it's only females. Let's go. And I think it's 50-50 Farfetch'd. I don't know, I don't know, Farfetch'd is kind of a thing that I kind of would see to be more, like, a little bit more likely to be a male one than female. Don't know why, but it's just is feeling that that could be the case indeed. It's not like what starters have, but like it's just ever so slight. But then again, there probably wouldn't be like a one that would be feeding like that. UVA boosted Swirlix. Will I be able to see the boost Minchino today? They have been like very generous with the boosted ones today indeed. Ow? This is a Stuffle. I have no idea. I was about to say that it's probably gonna be the Stuffle, but I thought that there's no way that it's gonna be because the Swirlix is more in the front. Yeah, that is kind of the feeling that I would have gotten from it, that I would have indeed immediately encounter each. One thing that I do wish to be the case is that since I do be having a watch, that it would be like to be connected to my phone more. Like it's just sometimes it's annoying to go ahead and like reconnect it and stuff like that. It's not like it's not taking too long, but it's just do be work rather not to go. And like sometimes I don't even understand why they do be losing the connection between each other. Or they never really do, but like the application is the application that I need to use it, that this is like the connection. Which is understandable, but a little mean. Because sometimes it's a few days, sometimes it's a few weeks even that I don't open up the app. Weird things, to say the least. Things indeed. I also wonder how many generations in a row Oranguru and Pashimian they are gonna be in the games. Those are kind of Pokemons that I would always see to be version exclusive though, because they started with it and they now have done it 3 generations in a row, so I would like to say that that's gonna be the case, like every single time that they are in the Pokemon games. Interesting the way that Glim would want to exit out of it. Interesting indeed. But I mean, it worked. It's just looking a little weird. Weird indeed. Guess we can get few encounters when it is in the sunset time. I did indeed also forget to change the clock so we would be able to enjoy it a little bit more. But maybe I'll do it for the next time if I remember. It's not too big of a deal, I just like it more. I'll probably be putting it for like an hour or two and that would be enough. Hello, Farfetch'd. I see that we can hopefully get a new chain going on with you. Still to the end of the days. Indeed. I think for next time I should probably go ahead and heal my Pokemon, but let's see if I do remember or not. It's not too big of a deal if I don't, honestly. Just be a little helpful. Don't know, but somehow I might have seen the boosting with you. If it was very cool, and might have been something else, but we will know it shortly. Wasn't okay. It wasn't this, so that a-okay. I mean, if I do be running out of moves with you, which is possible, then I definitely will need to go ahead and heal up the party for next time. So I don't think that the last one has too many moves. It has a decent amount of moves, but then again, it really depends on how lucky I will be getting to get the Farfetch to be appearing. How much I do need to heal them. Just in there? Okay. You always go ahead and check it out though. You never know. You oh, more Staffles. Wow. And also could I see please something else than more grams? It would be very nice if I would be seeing something else than Morgrams. I know that I did say early on that I haven't seen too many Morgrams, but this is starting to be a little too much. So something else, please, game, for a little while. Something else, indeed. Maybe I could be going for like 5 encounters without seeing a Morgram. But that can be a little too much to ask for though. There's a chance. Yeah, well, it was 2 encounters of something else than Morgrams, so that is indeed improvement. An improvement indeed. I mean, Morcram is either the one of the most common, either it's the most common one or one of the most common ones, depending on the game that you're playing in. Because they needed to make somehow room for the Ponyta to be there. Since it is technically one extra one that place has. Between Sword and Shield. Getting a nice trick with you, but that also means that I'm running out of moves with Shadow Bottom very soon. I much rather have a nice trick with you than Notch. Hello. I would need to only see one more Farfetch, then I would be needing to go to club the party. Which is quite likely, still like what 50 encounters we have to go. At least, or actually more than 50, but it is indeed a possibility that we running into at least one more. Quite likely indeed. It's only a 5% respawn anyways. Should be... like technically number-wise I definitely should be seeing one. At least one. You never know. Never know. Yeah. Indeed, it seems like I'm gonna be indeed. Yeah, I'm gonna be needing to heal up the party in between today and the next hunch. So I want to have more moves than none. And because I much rather heal them up for no reason than have the thing be I need to in the middle or somewhere go ahead and heal up. Much rather that be the case indeed. There it is. There the duties. It's indeed stage. I am going to go ahead and healing up my Pokemons. Wait. That is the last earthquake and the last move that I can really hurt you with. So, last dude it is. That has any sort of moves. Nice. More. Game really wants to show us a bunch of them. At the end, very much appreciated indeed. You don't have a true, but at least you have some moves. You should be having some moves at least. Nice. Background change for literally one battle. As I said, I would wish that it would be lasting longer than for one battle. I mean, it technically could go for 2 battles, but like, the likelihood of that is quite unlikely. Yes, now it is indeed the sunset time overall. And like, technically you could get 2, but I would wish that there would be more. I don't know what's up with you, Farfetch, but I do like that you could be indeed showing up. What's up? I don't mind it. Oh, to see the Farfetched indeed. definitely the first Minchino that I will be getting during the sunset time, since it's already pink. It's definitely gonna be pink itself, right? I don't think so that's gonna be happening. Even though it would be getting a pink hue overall, but it's not the right kind of pink that we are looking for. It is indeed not the right kind. I don't remember ever actually seeing a shiny Minchino, like ever like a picture even in these games. Surely someone has had it, because why wouldn't someone have it? But like I have never seen it myself. That's what I can remember. Minchinos have been very popular, I see, at the sunset chime. They are indeed. They very much are. Oh, hello there, Farfetched. I still should have actually defeated the other one first, but anyways. Not defeated, but go into battle with it. Well, if it continues from this, then I'll do it. If I don't accidentally run into it, that is. That's always an option that I will be accidentally running into. The dude. Yeah, there we go. Now let's try and get a nice streak of Farfetch going on. Oh, unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, no, indeed. I think there is another Stuffle in the background, because nothing else really is all for us in here. Oh, I went past a Swirlix. Nice. Very nice indeed. So I guess now there is like instant spawning. That's nice. Instant spawning indeed. It's unfortunately another Stuffle. I liked that for like a few seconds you could hear the exclamation point grass thing, and then it cut off. It did sound a little weird, but you do be fine. It's a little strange one. One thing that I kind of want to do at some point as well is to go into the Isle of Armor and trying to get the lady to show you a shiny Pokédex thingamathing. It is indeed a one that I'm quite interested in indeed. So it is again like an odd kind of a shiny hunt that you can do. It should be quite odd indeed. Oh well, didn't you know? Yeah, as per usual, I will indeed try to do the last encounter to be far-fetched if I don't find a brilliant aura one instead, that is. As I usually do, I like to stop on target if possible. I don't know, it's just a nice thing to do. Same kind of to try and start with it as well, but it's not that big of a deal. Guess I can't really control what's the case. Okay, huge day of hunting indeed. Even though it is a little shorter than the last hunt that we did do in these games, but still. 500 per game, not too bad. Plus the 55 for the Glimwood hunt as well. Not too bad at all. It's indeed a far-fetched. And still try to keep a big streak until I have hit 3,500, right? It could be a little bit too much to ask for. It's like, it is a good chance increase that you will be getting after KOing, but it's not like it's gonna be that huge. It's not gonna be that good at the end of the day. Nice critical hit. Love to see it, love to see it. Oh. Thankfully the back button is there, easier to access. Because I'm using that Joy-Con that can press B button. Because I don't want to be bothered to make more button layout changes than the right stick to be a left stick. I could be attaching a B button to the one of the numpad buttons, and I don't want to be bothered with it. I don't want to be bothered with it indeed. But yeah, I don't know what I'll be doing tomorrow. I was thinking maybe I could be doing something in Animal Crossing. Not completely sure though, but surely be figuring it out. Of course, going with whatever I'll be feeling like indeed as well. Doing some Animal Crossing, I could be doing shiny hunting later. There is a bunch of possibilities. There's a bunch of possibilities indeed. Oh, a boost Swirlix. Seems quite negative to get a boostage Minchino today. Unfortunately, the one that I would have wished to see. The one that I would have wished to see. And a boostage Stoffel I see. But why not a Minchino? Why not a Minchino? Yeah. I think depending on what comes out of this, I will start to look for the Farfetch'd. Yeah. Let's look for either a boosted one or a Farfetch'd to try to end it on. Because most likely there's gonna be anyways a one that I can encounter there. Even though it would be a one that I wouldn't like to encounter as much. But you never know. I mean, if I would be finding a boosted one, I might be trying to go for a Farfetch'd afterwards. So I do have a little bit of wiggle room indeed. But yeah, definitely we want the last few ones to, or the last one at least, to be nice, a little bit more special. There we go. We'll see what comes after this. If it's another Farfetch'd, then we can do Farfetch'd tricks, but if not, then there is a cool little Swirlix. It's indeed too far-fetched in here. Defeat you, even though it doesn't really make a difference. Let's see the last encounters. Are a regular Morgram, and it seems to be a regular old Farfetch'd. Yeah, unfortunately nothing today, but still 4-ish hours of hunting, not too bad at all. Thank you so much for watching and sticking around. As I said, tomorrow, I'm not completely sure. As I said, probably Animal Crossing, it's a possibility. But yeah, we shall see. Have a great rest of the day. Remember to take care of yourselves. Remember to do everything you need to do today, and remember to get enough rest as well. I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow with something. Until then, bye.